Hey everyone, welcome to the Captain Drone YouTube channel. No, my arms are not frozen like this, and no, I'm not doing the village people, although the YMCA or whatever it is might apply to this drone I'm going to review today, because this is the YMZFPV. Well, that's the company, and they call this the Eagle One. This little guy is made out of carbon fiber and CNC aluminum, and it runs on a 4S battery. That's unheard of. I've never heard of such a quad like that at this size. Look at how tiny it is. And it's actually got an F7 flight controller. How the heck did they pack all that inside this thing? And yes, that is the very expensive DJI O3 camera system up front with onboard recording system. And I do have a micro SD card in it because all the footage you're going to see today is coming right from this camera to the micro SD card. No external camera placed on this, so it should be an interesting flight. My worry is this: it's a very expensive drone because it is the latest in technology. There's nothing else like it on the market, and it's really cold out today, and I don't know how long the flight time is. And all that behind me, that's ice that's kind of thin. You know, it's freezing. So if I lose it out there, well, I got to leave it till the spring until the ice melts and goes through the ice, because there's no way I'm ever going to get this or find it. So I think I'm not going to fly it over the ice too much until I'm pretty sure of how much flight time I get. Now, I've been standing outside already setting up all my gear, and this is pretty frozen as it is, so I don't think we're going to get much performance out of this battery, but let's give it a shot. And because it has the very expensive DJI O3 system, that means you can use DJI FPV goggles, the Integras, the goggles version 2, the goggles 2. Anyways, this is what I'm using. Now, for receivers in this baby, you can get it with ELRS or plug and play, which you can use your DJI FPV remote 2 right there. Just match it up. It should work perfect. For mine, I ordered it with a crossfire system, so I have a little crossfire module on the back of my Radio Master Boxer, and that's what I'm going to fly with today. Okay, so the next thing to do is take our little drone, go stick it down on my takeoff landing pad, and let's go for a flight. This is going to be scary because I don't know what the flight time is, and it's already frozen. It's like a block of ice. All right, put you down here, plug our battery in. There we go. There we are. Nothing flopping around that's going to touch anything. I think we're good. Oh no, I got snow all over the camera. I got to clean that. Let's see if I can get my goggles on over my little pom-pom hat here. Oh, good. Then my head can stay warm. I'm going to fly without gloves because this is a maiden and I don't want anything to go wrong, and I feel my joysticks better. So let's make sure my goggles don't fog up. Here we go. Going up. All right. Oh, as soon as I take off, I get a low battery, so I'm coming back this way. It's just too cold. I think the battery just died out in this cold all the time I was talking. So I'll stay around the road. We'll stay close by. It's just so cold. All right.
4 minutes. Telemetry recovered.
Woohoo! Stay away from those wires. I didn't even see them there. Coming back this way. This is probably not the best video you want, because you want to see this doing all sorts of things, but I'm just trying to keep it alive. My battery is just complaining in my goggles here, so it's saying it's saying that I've really drained it already. Let me bring it down lower. Let's see if I can do some low flying with this thing. I've got one of my eyepieces fogging up because of the cold and the heat, so yikes. Let's go this way. It flies very fast, I will say that. Coming down. There we are. Low to the ground. Nice. See, I'm sitting behind my Jeep, so you're always going to get that telemetry loss because I'm facing away from the drone. Look at that wire I almost hit. So if I was more like this way.
Telemetry recovered.
Yeah, because I'm right there. Now, telemetry is not your signal that controls the drone or anything like that. That's just the data back and forth. So no worries there. Let's go this way. And do a forward flip. Nice. Let's go check out the ice houses. And we're coming back because I'm getting low battery warnings, so I'll stay over this land over here. This is pretty good. I will say it's much too cold to be flying a drone like this on a day like today. Oh, you can see how far the ice extends all the way out there. Cool. All right, let's come on back. Let's dive down a bit and save some battery power.
Lost.
There we go. Zoom back. There we are. And I'm all the way down here, in between all these electrical wires.
Telemetry recovered.
And up and over. Nice and slow. Coming down, and back up. Ooh, stay out of the trees. That's pretty cool. Let's go this way, over those wires. Look at this. Look at my world. It's beautiful out here. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Okay, let's go. Let's come on down. Going back. Whoa.
30, 29, 28, 21. Telemetry recovered.
That's my power.
Telemetry lost.
Countdown. All right.
25.
There we go.
Telemetry recovered. 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16.
It's saying
Telemetry
battery is low.
lost.
We got it though.
14,
Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Timer 1 elapsed.
Okay, let's come on back to me, and I'll go to a different location and fly. So let's come on back. Doink. There we are. There we go. I should point out the battery I just flew on was a 4-cell 380 milliamp hour LiPo battery. So here I was complaining about everything, but in the cold, that was actually good flight time. I got quite a few minutes, maybe 3.5 minutes flight time out of that on a 380 battery. And I only landed because I wanted to land. I didn't even know if I was out of battery power. So that's pretty decent. All right, let's go fly at a different location. Someplace where I'm not too worried about flying over water because I really can't trust the batteries. It's much too cold to be flying with those batteries on a day like today. Now, if I would have kept the batteries in my pocket nice and hot and warm, we'd have a different story. Is my hat all goofed up? Putting the goggles on. So anyway, since the batteries have been out in the cold, they're not that good. So yeah, let's go to another location. Batteries are still going to be cold, but at least we can see some different views. So now I'm at a different location. My beach area is over there, but everything here is frozen. Watch as I spin around. Just look where my finger's pointing. Everything is frozen. So what I'm going to do is take this little guy, the Eagle one, and fly through all these wooded areas and see all the frost on the trees, because it's just spectacular at this time of the morning with the frost and everything. So let's go fly. And here we go into the misty, mysterious forest with my foggy goggles. Geez, I don't know what keeps happening. Let's go check out this forest. So let's loop around this way first. Come down here nice and fast. Whoa, I gotta watch these branches. Ooh, coming back. There we are. Go over those power lines.
Telemetry lost.
Come back to me. Over here.
Telemetry recovered.
And then come back again. And let's go see if we can find some more frosty forests. So we have this one. Let's go this way. Okay, I'll slow it down a little bit. Come down lower. See if my connection remains. Whoa, frosty, frosty, frosty. This looks like winter. And then let's go way up. Way up through the trees.
Telemetry lost.
And coming down.
Telemetry recovered.
There we are.
Telemetry lost.
Wow.
Telemetry recovered.
Oh, so you can see the river is not frozen at this end so far. That's pretty good.
Telemetry lost.
Well, of course it's lost because I'm behind myself over here. It's going back this way.
Telemetry recovered. Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered. Telemetry lost.
And we have the water over this way. And come on back. There we are. This thing just screams. What's with the red flag? Let's come on back this way. This is a screamer of a drone. I don't mean like as a loud scream. It's not super loud. I'm the only one out here. But I can hear it just screaming, as in it's punching out so much power. Flip around nice and slow. Look at that. I will say it's so small, so light, that when you do these little rolls or these flips or loops, whatever you want to call them, it doesn't fall out of the sky. Oh, I finally hear another person coming out here. Let's see. Right there. And let's see where this car is going. He's going to get stuck. Is he? So far he's got it. All right. We'll leave him over there. My battery is starting to get low, so I'm going to have to come down. Go this way. I'll go a little slow. Whoa, the power lines! I knew those power lines would get me one day. No matter how small you are, power lines always win. All right, it's a way over there. I gotta go get it. I think it was over in this area. The problem is when these drones are so small, let me just get this out of the sun. When these drones are so small like this one, very difficult to find. And I don't think this one has a buzzer on it. At least I don't think so. I'll click on the buzzer on here and I'll see if we have one. Power lines all the way up here. I'm sure I hit some of these. You know what I should have done? I should have rewatched the video in my goggles to see exactly where I crashed to pinpoint it, because I'm kind of out here lost. I'm just looking for a hole in the snow. I don't see any hole anywhere along here underneath these wires, so I don't think I'm in the right spot. Battery's getting weak. The worst part is it's in the snow with the battery on. Oh, it's gonna fry itself. Get my goggles on, and then we'll rewatch the last segment. Ooh, it's cold out here. I'm gonna go this way, so that pole, oh, I'm over there. Oh, I'm all the way over here. Oh, I would have never found it. Oh, it's right there. Okay, doink. So this is where I was last time, but I crashed farther this way, over here. See the pole down there. I always think these things will just pop out. Oh, like there it is, but no, I don't see it yet. But I do know it's this way. The joys of FPV flying in the winter. You freeze, and then you freeze some more while looking for your FPV drone. The good thing about snow is that you just look at it, and if you don't see a hole in the snow, then your drone's not there. This is too far out.
Telemetry lost.
Oh,
Telemetry recovered.
look at this.
Telemetry lost.
No, I thought this was my drone, but no, it's dog poop.
Telemetry lost.
We know it's around here. It keeps on doing the telemetry thing. How far did it flip and flop and floop and fleep and flap and land in the snow?
Engine off.
I don't hear a thing when it's armed.
Armed.
Oh, it did.
Engine off.
When I armed it and I gave it power,
Telemetry
I went back, I heard it back this way. Okay, let's go stand all the way over here. I was away.
Telemetry recovered. Telemetry lost.
Okay, I'm gonna stand right about
Telemetry recovered.
here. Got that wind in my ears. Listen carefully.
Armed.
Oh, sounds like it's right over here, but I don't see it. It was coming from right here. Here. It's coming from down here. Where the heck is it? It's got to be maybe in one of these things. Oh, there it is. I would have never found that. Check that out. It's all the way down here. No wonder I couldn't get it out. So in the winter time, when your drone crashes in the snow like that, and it's cold out and my nose is running, you're quite lucky because nothing melts on the tiny little PCB board that's in there. Eee. So I'm going to unplug it, just shake off as much snow as we can, and should be good. All right, there's my little guy there as we walk back to the Jeep. I'm not going to fly it again today because with all the ice and snow and the freeziness, it hasn't been good. But I have been very impressed with this quad. In the summertime, it would be a blast to fly. It's very powerful and it maneuvers so well at freestyle. It's really good. I'm surprised. You know, it's a 4S in such a small frame with a DJI 3 system, F7 flight controller. It's got a huge amp ESC. It's really good. And it's made out of CNC aluminum and carbon fiber. It's like top notch. It's like Elon Musk made this thing. But anyways, let's go back to me indoors where I'm nice and warm. So you're back indoors with me. Here's our Eagle 1. It still functions. It no longer has snow in it, and it is phenomenal. I really, really, really like this quad. Now, like all products I show you on my channel, I either buy them myself or they're sent to me. And unfortunately, even if products are sent to me, they're not free. I usually have to pay the customs and duty and sometimes the shipping. I'm never sponsored by anybody, and I'm never paid to do any reviews. That's why I can crash things in videos, being a total goof in the freezing cold, and that's my review. Now, my personal opinion of this tiny little Eagle 1 quad is that it's in a class like no other. I mean, the build quality, anybody who has this in their hand, just holding it, feeling it, the build quality is like 10 out of 10. It feels like a quad that will last for a very long time. Now, unfortunately, by putting the F7 flight controller in it and making this thing run on 4S, which is very powerful, and you do get a pretty good flight time, you know, the price goes up. So the price for a gorgeous quad like this is around $420 US. Some might find that quite expensive, and others who are pros in the hobby might think that's an awesome deal. So I think the price might scare off quite a few potential buyers. Although if you do buy it, I think you'll be quite satisfied with the quad. Now, along with this beautiful FPV quad, YMZFPV did send me a box of other goodies that they'd like me to show you and demo to you. However, as I mentioned, I'm not sponsored or paid for any of these videos, and I usually have to pay for everything I receive in one form or another, so I do what I want. So in this case, I'm not demoing them because I don't have time, but I will show them to you. So the first one they have here, this is the package. I'll show you a close-up of it. It's an FPV simulator dongle. So basically what you would do, if you have your own ELRS or Crossfire or PPM receiver at home, you plug it in the back of this dongle, you plug this dongle into your PC, start up your favorite flight simulator, and you can fly with whatever radio you own, the flight simulator, without having a cable going from the simulator all the way back to your radio. And the selling feature on on this would be the price. It's only $15 US. At least that's what it shows up on my screen at the moment. Next thing they sent me would be their GPS module. It's called the M105883. This is an iNav module, so you would stick this on any plane or FPV product you have that has to get GPS signal. This is supposed to be pretty much the fastest acquisition of GPS satellites in the industry, and it also retains the information for a period of time, and it connects to all the different satellite brands in the sky. So a lot of people that are doing their own builds and they want to add GPS, this might be something to get, because if I look at the price, it's $19 US, so it's not too bad. All right, there's my show and tell. So what I want to show you next is what comes in the box if you buy this. So check this out. This is the box the Eagle One arrives in. The Eagle One is fabricated from aluminum and carbon fiber. The DJI-03 camera is well protected, and the recording and transmission module is installed at an angle for easy access. An official DJI long-range antenna is included. Brushless motors are 1204 at 5000 kV. The 2-inch 3-bladed props are made by Gemfan. The F7 flight controller has a 40 amp ESC. I have a Crossfire receiver in mind, and you can see here the Crossfire receiver is actually attached with CNC metal clip. A nice touch was to install the XT30 battery connector into the drone itself. And speaking of batteries, this is the 4S battery I used in this review. You can use your own 4S batteries as long as they don't exceed 600 or 700 milliamp hours, and they must have an XT30 connector. You do receive a spare set of Gemfan props. 2 3D printed battery attachments are also provided. A couple of tools and some spare screws are also included, as well as 2 battery straps and some stickers. Total weight of the Eagle One with a 4S battery is under 250 grams. All right, so that's the end of this review. I can't really tell you anything more, and I can't show you anything else. All I can say once again is it's really good. I mean, I really like this one, and this will be in my possession for a very long time because of the build quality and the flight characteristics. It's really good. So with all that said, the links to this product are below this video, as well as everything I showed you in this pretty little box. As well as that, if you enjoyed this video that I just made today, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have questions on this product or these products that I know very little about, well, then post the question below and I will get back to you with the best possible answer I can. But for now, I say thanks for watching this video, and I'll catch you in a future video with many more product reviews. Until then, I say bye.